welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Now, for the Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions 7, Cowboys 0.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again here with Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Malik Robertson on the stop. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On play action, here's Dak. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Prescott to his main man Lamb. CeeDee gets the Cowboys a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A first down throw for Prescott. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Prescott now. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot.
And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, so replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. He'll go play action with Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. They send the tight end in motion. A second down throw for Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now Goff gonna hold on to it. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So on fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
A pitch comes to Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They run on the jet sweep, and that one shut down almost immediately. Good pressure from the backside. Left them nowhere to go, and no gain.
No gain on
well, that
play.
defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
On 3rd down, Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Automatic first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A give left side, here's Williams. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He was looking for George Pickens there. And 3rd down coming up. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. At the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This returnable from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. 65 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On 2nd down, Goff. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10.
Cowboys 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. He'll manage only a couple. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
3rd and short. Prescott taking off. He'll try to get there. And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
At the 22-yard
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense,
and he's in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. The kick is good. And the Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Brandon Aubrey
So now,
to kick
after
off
the
for
touchdown,
Cowboys.
out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Woo! And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On play action, Goff. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That is brought in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
34 yards.
Goff to St. Brown for a big one. It's a gain of 34.
A gain of 34
And it's
yards.
hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This one fielded at the 15. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Prescott. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Out of bounds at
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They run over center with Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Aiden Hutchinson, the former first-rounder, in on the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. 17 yards on that connection. That's good for a Dallas first down.
The Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A give, and here comes Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, it's down. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Javonte Williams. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Prescott. He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
It's a gain of 14
A
yards.
first down there. Gain of 14 yards.
First down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey.
Field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front, 20-17.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll go play action with Goff. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 38 yards.
First down.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Tackled by Kenneth Murray. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Slaw. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And a Lions first down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Oh, a loose football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
That's over the middle, caught by Taslaw. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Throwing, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a first down. It's first and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions. Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Montgomery, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Off the play fake, here's Goff. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions have taken a 4-point advantage.
24. Cowboys 20.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll step up and run this. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 more yards. Complete to Ryan Flournoy. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 11-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Dak to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
On for the Cowboys field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cowboys cut the deficit down to 1.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Aubrey
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Pistol now for Prescott. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. On play action, here's Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Cowboys.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On third down, Prescott gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make. Job number one on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, Goff. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Donovan Izaraku getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
A second down throw for Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. And we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Goff. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and 6. Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now, Brian Schottenheimer disagrees on the sideline, and he's going to throw the red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. To throw is Goff. That one too far over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Goff. He pulls it in around the 5.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll run with Montgomery, and he barrels his way into the end zone. David Montgomery, touchdown Lions. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down, taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, and when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will up the lead to 5.
Cowboys 26.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense is ready to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Begins with a run by Williams. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll drop this down to Williams. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Tyler Smith, guilty on that one.
Still 2nd down.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down, and this one might not stand up.
Still second down.
Dak to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Brings up third down.
Third and long. To throw is Dak. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on a punt for Dallas. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Lions offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a second and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. On a throw out wide, that is dropped. That could be a live football. And no turnover here. Once the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Now Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. Ooh. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Here's Dak Prescott and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 5. On the give, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
For a Cowboys first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and While some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that, but there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. That one on the tackle, Terrence Steele. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
At the 25-yard line.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, probably for the rest of this game.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. 4th quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
They'll go again here with Williams. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue.
And he'll take it on in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
All right, so the Cowboys set to go for two.
The Cowboys will line up for the two.
They're going to try to run for it with Williams. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free.
Still first down.
Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They need one right now. 3rd and long. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Lions will punt this ball away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Perhaps it didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
It's another run here for Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Prescott. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Roy Lopez getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Aiden Hutchinson getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the 4th quarter. Massive 3rd down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
3rd and long. Pistol now for Prescott. That's into the hands of Lamb. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
For the Cowboys field goal. A 62-yard attempt.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
The Lions offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. A 2nd down throw for Goff. He takes off. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
1st down, right back to Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, here's Dak. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Oh, he had the distance, but it doinks off the upright, no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. In this case, the upright sent it right back.
That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's right side and into the hands of Tasman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take it back for a loss at 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Open man left side. He's got it. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic 1st down.
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Now a pitch to Montgomery. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here is 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Gibbs. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
The 19-yard line.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
And it's 3rd down.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. A run with Gibbs. And they go backwards here again. The defense stands tall, and it's 4th down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
32.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
That's good for
A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards.
37-yard line.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to win the game. The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This one he's got to have. This one is hooking, and he missed it. No good, wide to the left. And the missed kick is going to cost them the game.
And you just can't help but feel for a guy in this situation, Mike. I mean, he's got a chance to be the hero. His guys get him down there, put him in position to win the game here late. But he couldn't convert. It's a lonely feeling walking off that field.
Goff down to a knee. And that should be the final act in this one. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Arlington.